So y'all probably wondering how we got here. It's a really long story. We're gonna have to rewind all the way back, like all the way back to 21. When I first got here after COVID, band camp, it was 3 people here, and I'm thinking it's about to be like the same thing as middle school, you know? Cause at Cullen, like we were just a little choke, you know. I'm thinking it's gonna be the same thing. No, it's big symbols, big everything, big exercises. I cried like the first week or so, but you know, I got used to it and stuff. They welcomed me in as family. I remember my first performance like the back of my hand. It was a parade that they do every year before school starts. All we did was like march up the block or whatever, and I was real tired. I see why they worked us out that hard at band camp. It's a lot of work marching and playing at the same time. You know, it was only 4 of us marching that parade and like marching through like the whole band camp. I didn't really believe like nobody was gonna join for real, cause you know if they was gonna join, they would have came to band camp. But when school started, people actually started coming in. Yeah. Who at the door? I thought I liked that.
When I came in, it was a bunch of other people with me. But for some reason, they just started dropping like flies. But now it's just me and Takoya. And we went from very big to small to big to small. We was just changing every other week. But we still had practice to do, and we still had cadences to make. When I initially joined the drumline, I wanted to play tenor, but I couldn't play tenor. I had to play bass. It was what the section needed. I played bass in elementary school, so I was kind of used to it. I wasn't really worried about it. That year itself was insane. There was a lot going on. Everybody was getting sick from COVID, but everybody was still slowly coming into the drumline. Not everybody was trying to be together because it was sick and we had to stay 6 feet apart with masks going everywhere. And it was just slow. We had Malik to come back, one of our old heads, and he was playing bass with me at first for a little time until I got used to it. Then the bass line went from 4 basses back to 3 because he moved back to snare drum. Then when I started getting comfortable on bass, I didn't really need that much help. That's when 6ix9ine came back. 6ix9ine was on tenor, and she was helping the whole tenor line because it wasn't that many people there. It was just 2. Oh, it was 3. Tasia. I think when 6ix9ine came around, Kayla came around, right?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, when Kayla came around, you know, it was kind of hard for me to teach her because I was still trying to learn how to be on the high school level myself and stuff like that. Like, when I got Kayla up to the level I was on, we like grew together and we built a similar line from what we knew because we didn't really have an old head. It was just us. So we just created a similar line or based like what we thought a great similar line would be.
Got here, it was just me and Takoya, and basically she was trying to teach me how to do a choke, and J. Rob came up in there talking about some that ain't right, and I was like, who is that? And they was like, that's the drum instructor, and I was like, oh. So then he started talking to me, telling me like, it's only one person on each line, which line you want to stay on. I said I want to stay on cymbals, and I think 3 weeks later I almost quit, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna quit, I think I want to stay. Ever since then, I have been here for 4 years, and then later down the line, I had to get a job. So here we are.
You know, yeah, I really grew up because, like, I used to be scared to battle, like, in the stands and stuff. People used to twirl at me. I used to just, like, do anything and twirl back. And if I hit my swimsuit, I'd panic and stuff like that. But I gained confidence, and we all, like, built up until it was time to go to our first jump competition. We went from, like, 4 people, one of everything. We had one bass, one quint, one snare, one cymbal. And then, but when we went to the drum competition, we had 4 snares, 1 quint, 3 basses. How many tenors we had? 4 tenors, I think, and 2 cymbals. We had a lot of us. It was 3 tenors. Okay. I got start over.
From Dallas into the rest of the year, we was just getting better and better. I remember we first was trying some cadences that we ain't never thought of before. We were still going to parades. We were still having performances. And we was still having fun with each other. We were still practicing every day. Just trying to uplift each other. And then when Kenwan came, that's when I decided to switch drums to quints. Around that time, every year we always start prepping for the next year. We try to get the next year better. So what I did was I moved from bass to quints, and I had to build myself, especially for the summer, because we had a very big parade, which was the Ohio Parade. Before Ohio Parade, we had a before band camp, if that makes sense. We just had extra practice before band camp. We had to come back early. And yeah, we had to just get ready for that parade. We also had like one more freshman come with us.
Y'all gonna let me in? Y'all gonna sit?
No.
Well, anyway, so boom. My first actual official practice day was terrible. When I first got here, I felt lost, nervous, but eventually I had figured out what I was supposed to do. That's when I had met the people on my line, Merch, 48 and 1. So the actual Ohio Parade was even worse. I wasn't prepared enough for it. It was hot. I was sloppy.
Yeah, bro.
It was hot.
Nobody was good.
It didn't get loud till I got here. When I first joined, the band director told me it was too many drummers. So in 9th grade, I didn't join. But 10th grade, I came back. And I came to practice on the first day of school, and I quit the same day because they made me march around, and I still came to practice the next day. I don't know why, but I've been here since.
Y'all forgot about me. I joined before her.
Bro, tweaking.
Well, this not about Get out of here, bro.
Man.
When I first joined, it was just me by myself for a couple of weeks, and then Michaela joined.
Yeah, when Michaela joined, we had to start the process all the way over, but she learned fast. We got her to the level we was at, and we all became one.
And we all became one. We decided to put all our brains together and to do something nobody else was doing. So one thing that we did was to make this little diagram, like what all our arms.
That year was a crazy year. Like, we went to many places. I know we was traveling a lot. That was the first time we went to Beaumont. We went to MLK, of course. That's every year.
And we had them 3 Mardi Gras parades that same
Yeah, we had 3 Mardi Gras parades. We survived off one sandwich.
That was that one parade when Kim Warren fell off the bus. You know, but then we had the rodeo with the metro buses.
Yeah, that was battling across the rodeo. We had to battle a lot, I know that.
Yes, we stood up the whole
We still had
time.
fun at the rodeo. $16 lemonade.
$16.
It was worth it though. It was a little.
$8 social
I know we went to Forest Brook drum competition. It's the first time we went there too. That year was so crazy that we had to pretty much start putting everything that we did on the internet. Like from just going to Ohio until all the way the end of the year of Washington. We had to like make sure we record everything. And Washington was the first time we ever made a documentary.
Let's go to that. Yes, we go buy some shoes. I should tell you my shoes.
All right, at this point, I've already been here for 2 years, and this the most people that came in band camp.
So y'all just having a whole party. Just forget us. Y'all wasn't even gonna invite us. It's like, we bring the energy. We bring the.
Why the door was never locked though?
Yeah. Anyways, so I had art class with ET, Asia, and Jayla, and Asia just always tried to convince me to come to practice, come play drums, and I was scared, and I was a cheerleader at the time. So I was like, no, AJ, no. But in the summer, I was hanging out with Bike Gang, and I decided to just follow them to band camp one day. And it was just that.
So Asia also taught me, she taught me paradiddles when we had art together. And I was practicing push-ups every day at art so I can get stronger. And yeah, but when I first got here during band camp, I started doing something different, but I met the Symbols in the hallway when they was doing the stunt, and they convinced me to join the Symbol line. So after I joined the Symbol line during band camp, it was pretty cool being the only new cymbal player coming in, but it was horrible for me at one point because we had our first performance during band camp, and I didn't look so good. Yes, we did.
Well,
The reason I joined was because my bestie Eternity just wanted me to come here, join the DNB party. So I did.
My 11th grade year, 2023-2024, was like the year that we really started to like take off on the internet. We started posting like crazy content. We was thinking of ideas that nobody could really think of. And, you know, they brought the energy that they said that they was gonna bring. That content was really gonna help us build and boost King of the Ring and make it a whole lot better place, and grow the attention toward King of the Ring.
Too long, and I can't be without you, baby. That was a Mary J. Blige vibe, guys.
Good evening. I am ET, and this is DNB TV. We are.
Alright, since Corona was going around, we didn't get to do King of the Ring my freshman year, but we did do it sophomore year, and then we had like worked on it a little bit the next year, and it was better my junior year because like I feel like when we posted it on social media and stuff like that, like we had more energy and stuff like that. They brought all the energy, and we had like different skits and like different moments to sponsor King of the Ring and like make it better and bigger.
That was a crazy year. We had a lot of performances. We went to Beaumont for a Battle of the Bands. We did Home for the Holidays.
We went to the rodeo.
Yes.
We went to Forest Brook and stuff. Yeah. What else we did that year?
We did the MLKI performance I ain't go to.
It wasn't even on MLK Day.
Mardi Gras, y'all ain't go to?
Excuse, like, yeah.
But yeah, my favorite part about the year was Dallas. My favorite part was Dallas because we worked really hard to go somewhere outside of Houston, and I felt like Dallas is what coming in, being new, and it was my favorite part.
Yes,
so I enjoyed Dallas.
We had to practice over the winter break in the freezing cold. We had to. Oh, we went to main event, and it was like a little bonding trip.
Yeah. We also had King of the Ring that year too. That was my first King of the Ring, well, our first King of the Ring, and it was fun too. We had a lot.
I had went to the King of the Ring the year before that, and then the one.
No, she's. No,
I went to King of the Ring before that, and this one that we did, my first King of the Ring, it was more like the crowd, the energy. It was
You know how I feel to be like in King of the Ring then outside.
Watching it, I was just like, okay. Being behind the scenes, it was a lot going on. Everybody, like, it's like a really, really busy day. Everybody just running around, like.
Oh yeah, and then during homecoming, all the old that's
what we had chopped as a cardboard cutout.
yeah, like all the
For homecoming.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was funny. Chop came back for
That year was really fun. We didn't have any seniors that year, so mostly everyone came back to the drumline. Throughout April and May, we was mostly focused on improving our drumline and preparing for the next year. We decided to make a TV show to show you guys what we do throughout the year.
Girl, it need to be something about the drumline. See our lives.
Two hot new bombshells have entered the drumline.
The TV show was created just to show everybody what we do normally day to day to practice. Like the tenor line growing from the cymbals practicing their twirls, dropping the cymbal, from us messing up parts, to losing basses. Like it was so many things that we just wanted y'all to see and what we actually do. Just record it. I messed up.
my bad.
Living with somebody that's also DNB. That's what.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
So everything we recorded this year was actually real, and it actually really happened. So
Yeah, between practicing and doing a TV show, we really wouldn't have much time to write scripts or practice or anything. So we just showed y'all what we really went through.
Yeah. We basically had to stop doing the show because we had to figure out a way, well, we couldn't figure out a way to record and work hard without showing you guys what we had prepared for the show. So.
It popped. Why you still holding it? It hurt.
Why did you say that? You did not say that. You just kept looking at me.
Nah, because while you start from here, it's a hard place to start from.
How's that hard place to start? It's just a 5 into a Fleming double key.
Even though Josue, Kimwana, and Asia not here at the end, we still like communicate with them. They still are DNB sisters and brothers. You know, they still family.
Yeah. So let's see what they gotta say.
Towards the end of the year, I missed a few performances, but that's only because I had to work. If y'all was wondering, my last performance was Dallas. Dallas was lit. Dallas was my first drum competition, and it was real fun. We had a lot of fun and a lot of food, too. This is Asia signing out.
What's up, y'all? I know it's been a minute, couple of months. How I'm feeling is really a year. but we finally back for a little bit. Wanted to talk about a couple of things about both semesters. My freshman year, right, came here second semester. Back in middle school, I was taught under point, and I knew about this already. So I was already seeing where I wanted to go. I ended up, freshman year, I ended up going to Madison at first. Then transferred over here. I was by myself for a minute, and then finally filled in. Now, we're gonna fast forward to like the chunk of the year. So over the course of my years, I believe I got better as a person, as a drummer, as a percussionist. Like I said, the concert too. So I really had a great time here. It was cut short at the beginning and the end. The end because I had started working. So I had to put this to the side for a minute, but I do plan on marching in college though. I'm thinking about that. Yeah, still love for here. You know, I'm still coming up to like events like King of the Ring that was there. It was pretty good. Even though I left, we all still family. We all still hang with each other. I'll sway it right here, right now. Okay, bro.
Josue, how long before you talk do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? No?
It's caliente snare.
Tell me why you left.
So I had a lot of work. I took my hours up. I took it a lot of money. I still miss it. I still play the parts at work with my hands. Still be drumming and everything. I really miss all the memories and my family here. I miss all y'all.
Although this was our senior year, we still want to see how everyone else felt about this year. But y'all don't need to be on this stage, though.
Nah, this stage only for seniors, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, this our last.
Even though I barely had a little bit of confessional time, I feel like as a cymbal player and a ninth grader, this DNB TV really made me more confident and comfortable being around cymbals and being around other people. Like the TV show, it really took us on a journey, for real. And I feel like the journey that we took is building up us and who we are as people.
My favorite part about this year was King of the Ring, simply because we hosted it and I actually enjoyed hosting it, watching all the teams come together face to face on the stage that way, watching what they bring to the table. My votes was on Sterling and Marlon, but Marlon took home the win. I actually had a bunch of hope in them. And I just enjoyed King of the Ring, because then I had a job escorting and getting everybody to the rooms, and I kind of enjoyed that.
Leading up to King of the Ring was very, very fun. All the videos I did, all of the skits, everything just leading up to it. Even here interviewing people right before King of the Ring, people from Sterling and MTD, that was very, very entertaining too. Even though I got slammed a lot in the videos, Candace, she not really that strong, so
what was that?
It's not. Ain't none of y'all on it. Ain't none of y'all on it.
All right. So
choose. But the winner is not determined based off y'all, it's based off the judges.
Candace.
Let's see what's going on.
Hey, hold up, stop, Candace, stop. Not yet. Lower your voice. Candace, I tried to save you from one body slam.
Chill, Candace, chill, Candace. You gonna move away from her. She gonna do that stone, so it didn't really hurt. But even me getting slammed, it was still fun. I got to meet a whole lot of new people out here in the drum world, and yeah, I just want to say it was very, very fun. All the interviews, and even the interviews the day of King of the Ring was very, very fun.
My experience from Addicts to Worthing was very different because at Addicts we had to depend on our band director and our drum instructor for like everything. But now that I'm at Worthing, we have like more freedom and creativity to make our own stuff and express ourselves through the drums. And my favorite battle this year was when we battled Kiss. This battle as a freshman, and I feel like it was a very good battle, minus Hellsway dropping the stick, but overall it was a good battle.
Hi guys, my name is Jesus and I go by Sunis in here, and I'm not gonna go into full detail on why they call me that, but you guys can have your own guesses on that. But today I'm gonna be talking about my expectations for next year. As you guys may know or may not know, I'm going to be a senior next year. And my expectations for next year are very smooth, you know. The whole section is pretty much, you know, experienced, and so am I. And we're just going to take every single skill that the seniors this year taught us, and we're going to use those skills and tools that they taught us and move it on to the next generation of drummers that are coming in next year. And also, I want to talk about how they played a big role and impact into this drumline. They are graduating. Their graduation is tomorrow. And they did play a big role and impact into how I play particularly. Speaking from a snare perspective, you know, 2 of our seniors did leave in the middle of the year, but they did play a big role into how pretty much the whole line plays and how I play. You know, if you go back to my first battle that I did my sophomore year with Yates, I pretty much wasn't really skillful back then. But those cadences that we played, they're not compared to anything that I play now because of them. That's pretty much it. We are doing Locked In Season 2 this year, and I am going to be participating in it. I don't particularly do these type of videos. You just see me in the background, just being a background character. But this time I'm going to be talking, and you guys are going to see pretty much a lot about me now. So get ready.
Okay.
So, y'all got started.
It was a long 4 years, like, in general.
Wait, who was shaking our head? What's the here? No, pushing me in. Bro, stop. Come on.
I had a long 4 years in general. I know everybody themselves, like they all worked hard from the years that they came from. We traveled a lot of places. We went to a lot of places. We done had fun. It's a lot of things we done did. We done recorded. It's a lot of things.
I had fun. And I'm gonna really miss
I wish we
this.
could
I'm
make
all sisters
another
and
one,
brothers.
but we gonna be gone, sadly.
No.
We can't wait to see what y'all gonna bring to season 2 Locked In.
Being DNB doesn't mean just being in the drum line. It's we are family too.
Family forever.
DNB
just go around. I was just going around.
I said, I don't want my wig to fall off to